Hello, 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 everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy time zones. Hi, friends. Hi, everybody. How is your Tuesday? How is Tuesday going? How is life? How's the beginning of the week? Hopefully, nothing too awful. How is everyone's full into for real holiday season going? All the plans are starting to come together, I hope. Or maybe you don't have any plans for like your Christmas, winter holidays, and you're just gonna sit at home and watch movies and hang out with streamers and stuff. That actually sounds like fun. I kind of want to do that for my holidays. Our holidays aren't real crazy, so at least there's that. They're usually kind of relaxed. It's just a lot going to the in-laws and like being around all the family. And then usually my parents, although they haven't committed to being here, but they're usually here, so we plan for them to be here. You know, they go with us because otherwise they'd just be sitting in a hotel room staring at the ceiling. So it can be a lot, but we don't have to do a lot of things. So at least there's that. It's just all the social stuff. We have to do, y'all need to yell at me if I start running, trying to run like my normal like 4 hours or whatever. I have got to do a short stream today. I have got to get some work stuff done. Someone called yesterday and we've got some newbie people and they answer the phone even when the office isn't officially open because they haven't learned yet. Anyway, we had a customer call yesterday that like needs their stuff. So I've got to get that taken care of today so that they can get it on time when they need it or want it by, because there's not really emergencies in my line of work, but apparently people think there are, so we go with it. Ooh, what are the weekly tasks? Because I will totally take the extra couple $100 dues. We're easily gonna get 3 photos today, I would assume. In the dailies. UV sound sensors. Yeah, we can slap a sound sensor in somewhere. And collecting bones. Well, that one, I don't know. I had said that we were kind of doing a personal challenge for myself of doing all of the maps. And on Sunday we did the entire top row, plus Camp Woodwind. And we were just going to go around in a circle. I'm totally regretting that idea. Because now, besides Bleasdale and like Point Hope and Sunny Restricted, we have kind of the maps I play the least and the cruddier maps, which was part of the reason that I kind of decided that this was a good idea to challenge myself to try to do all the maps. But I should have done like a wheel or something to mix it up a little bit. Anyway, we're gonna start on Maple Lodge and we might abandon this idea. We'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. Alrighty, we have Keith Bishop. We have to escape during a hunt, get a photo of an EMF, and prevent Keith from hunting with a Cruci. That's an annoying combo of the two. Well, we'll see what ghosty we get. As if we get a decent one, that might all be doable. If we get a crappy one, then I don't know. Guess I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Okay, bone is not in its spammy location, but we do have this hiding spot, which is a pretty good spot. At least as far as I'm concerned, it's a pretty good spot. Where is the light? I'm here, Mr. Light. There you are. It usually helps if you try to actually hit the light switch when you can see it and not just pretend. This is definitely the downside to both of the campsites with snow. Oh, come on, open! Is that everything is cold. There's no, even though our custom, the power starts on, everything's cold because it's snowing. Also, one of these days, probably when we have a camper or something and are not doing it in tents, I would really like to be camping in the snow. Like, while it's snowing, like have it, obviously not like crazy blizzard 2 feet of snow or something, but just have like a little snow. This area, I have yet to really figure out the room boundaries, right? No Ouija board. It's like the room boundaries in the toilets area just seems weird. I probably need to be smart and like look it up, but I haven't. There's the other bathroom. Like, I know there's one here somewhere. But I don't see any bones. That is the main thing that we are looking for in the bathrooms. And, you know, possibly a ghost, but I also am not seeing that. Okay. Where's the light switch for over here? Is there one for over here? Or is it all the way over with the totem pole? We're going to assume that it's all the way over here. Come on. Door open. This is going to be the day of apparently me and campground doors being poopy. I don't think I've ever seriously looked in this tent. As a random thought. Is this just really well lit because of the lights outside? I think so. Nothing seems out of place. I haven't heard anything either. Like, no random sounds, no... Screw it, we won't worry about it. Okay, let's get some of these lights off. Are you back here, Ghosty? Ghosty is not back here, but we'll go say hi to Jason. Always gotta go say hi to Jason. Hi, Jason. How's it going down there? How's the water? I don't think that the pier can be a room. Don't quote me on that. Alright, let's check the cabin. Oh, Ghost is back here. Somewhere. Ghosty threw a plate. What did the plate ever do to you, Ghost? Hmm? What did that plate ever do to you? Let's put this one there, and then we'll bring in the other one. Since we're in here, we'll do a quick look around for bones and stuff. Light switch. There it is. Oh, and we broke the power. I've also not really been looking for the objects. Okay, where is power? Pretty sure I'm dead. Maybe not. I also can't see anything. Okay, how's everyone else doing? Open. Does it open the other way? It opens the other way. Oh, hey look, power. Oof. Alright, well, we found the ghost. Oh, and we found the mirror. Might as well take a picture. And we will save Toe. Hello, Abs. How are you doing today? How is your Tuesday going? I am doing great. Thank you for asking. I'm doing great. My Tuesday has been good so far. Okay, how bad is our sanity? It's actually not that bad. I kind of figured, especially when it started eventing on me, that that was the end of that. But apparently we're doing okay. So let's get this in there. We grabbed an EMF. That's really all the downside to not enough pockets. I'm good, thank you. Thank you for raiding me and Emily the other day. You are welcome. You're welcome. How did the rest of your stream go? Okay, I've gotten myself turned around again. Maybe we should just have a light on in this back corner so that I can actually see. Yep. Ghost through and one of our emotional support mugs while we were away. We'll get that in there. We'll get this in here. We're not going to worry about finding the bone. If we find it, we find it. If we don't, we don't. I managed to get Emily to do a no evidence game, and then I died because it trapped me in the basement. Oof. Yeah, I am not prepared for no evidence games. Other than that, it was good. Well, I'm glad it went mostly well. Yeah, some of those basement rooms are just a nightmare no matter what. And we'll grab some ghosty writing. Okay, don't get stuck on the stuff. I mainly play no evidence, but normally do it solo. Yeah, I am mostly a solo player myself. And like I said, I don't do no evidence. I'm not there yet. But it is definitely a curve when you start playing with other people. That's probably a good spot. Put the book down. Actually, I might want to move the camera closer. We'll see. Yep, that was totally dots right there. Monk! Hey, Monk! How are you today? How did your game go? What were you playing? What were you playing? Ghosty is trying to call us. How did everything go? How did it all go? Hey, Monk! Hi, Chucky! How did it all go? How was stream? If you don't know me, I'm Ed Echo. I go by Ed, Echo, Eddie. Pretty much, yeah, any of those I'll totally respond to. We are doing some Phasmo today. I mostly play Phasmo, but I do call myself a variety streamer because we do occasionally play other things. For a while we were doing Water Park Sim because Water Park Sim is absolutely ridiculously and hilarious. I'm playing a random game called Red Dawn. Or, sorry, Grey Dawn. I don't know why I read that as red. My brain decided that you were playing a completely different game. How was Grey Dawn? I was in there for a few minutes, but I didn't get to hang out very long. So how was it? And thank you so much for the follow, Pops. Yeah, I know how to pronounce your name now. Yeah, I figured it was perfectly timed. And thank you, Dolphin Girl TTV, for the follow. Thank you for popping in. You're welcome. I was glad that I feel like a lot of times I don't get to catch you because we're on just opposite ends of the planet. Or we're streaming at the same time because we live on opposite ends of the planet. So I'm glad I got to pop in for a minute. But how was the game? How did it go? And we do have orbs. And I did say that I thought I saw dots when we put our dots down. So let's mark those off. It was pretty chill walking sim with puzzles. Pretty lost most of the time, but getting there. Yeah, some of those games, sometimes the games are like, oh, you should be able to easily understand this, and we don't. Now we're going to get, apparently, lots of object throws. I don't really care about duplicates. Unless, like, for some reason I need to care about duplicates. Okay, so... UV salt... spirit box. That's the other thing I grabbed. And, Monk, if you need to do any post-stream stuff, you know, snacks, drinks, bathroom breaks, take a nap, all the things, please go take care of yourself and do the things. Also, anyone that came in with Monk's Raid, if you've got to take a break, please absolutely do so. And, you know, you are welcome to come back after you take a break, or of course you can just hang out. Whatever you want. And I do tend to ask a lot of random questions that pop in my head about things in life. You can absolutely respond, or you can just ignore them. I am fine either way. If you want to lurk, feel free to ignore me. Nope, we've got an EMF 5. Sorry to do it, but I need to lurk, unfortunately. Have a great game. Thank you so much for the raid, Monk, and you have a great evening. And do your thing, whatever you gotta do. Okay, with the EMF 5, oh, we have a Raiju. Okay, so at least we know what our ghosty is. So we can probably... yeah. I am not a fan of having to do escapes from most ghosts. I'm getting better at it, but it is not my favorite objective. Thank you, and you lurking. Yep. Enjoy the lurk, Monk. I am not a huge fan of having to deal with We've only been on for like half an hour, and I already can't talk. We're doing all of the, I don't need you. I'm not a fan of doing the escaping hunts. It is just not my favorite one. As Raijus are fast around electronics, so I guess as long as I'm not right in here when it starts. Also, this custom has no grace, so it can basically spawn on top of me and just clap me immediately. Which I might change. I might change that at some point, but I kind of like the extra couple of, you know, points in the difficulty, or in the XP that I get with it. So, it just makes the hunting stuff harder. Okay, I would like a dots video. My dots is placed kind of weird though, which is probably part of the problem. Let's fix it. You have to push the right button to pick it up though, Ed. Pushing random buttons on your keyboard will not have the desired result. Now it's kind of over the other direction a little more than I would like, but at least it's not just all on the cabinet. The clock in this map is not, it's more syncopated than like even, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. And again, you gotta dots longer. Maybe if I move the dots back. Okay, that's definitely... Alright, well there was that cruci burn. Maybe we don't worry about the dots? Yeah, maybe we just stop being silly about worrying about the dots. And, you know, we don't always go for, we almost never go for, actually, perfect games. Mostly we aim to just get all the objectives and obviously live. But if I'm going to try and escape a hunt, I do have to figure out where I'm going. And we'll have to get all of the crucies out of the room. Let me make sure that Raiju is actually circled, because, yeah. Okay. 2 smudgies, I've got space to... Is this hiding? Sort of, huh? Unless it paths towards me. Ghost turned out the lights. In there, or turned out a light, maybe. It's darker in there. Oh, Ghosty is just popping crucies everywhere. But we'll get this one out. I don't really know where I want to be when Ghosty starts hunting. Because I think this is where I want to try and hide. But I don't know which way. I guess I want to try and path to get there. Maybe this way? I don't know. I don't like any of it. That's pretty much where I'm at. I don't like any of it. But we're doing it anyway. Of course, now what's probably going to happen is it's going to hunt and it's never going to leave the house. Everybody help me remember that I've already turned off my headlamp, because I might forget and then turn it back on, and that would be, well, terrible. Okay, that was Ghosty apparently trying to hunt, or hunting, and it never even came this direction. As I try to walk through the door... Oh, nope, Ghost turned off the power. Yeah, we're just gonna say forget it. I think... Well, power was right next to me. I guess I could... turn power back on. Now I'm even farther away though, so Ghosty even coming to find me over here might be an impossibility. But I think I'm okay with that. Either that or he's going to come at me from the other door. And we also know that I'm terribly impatient, so if Ghosty takes too long to do things, we're just going to get out of here anyway. Because, yeah. Nope, I heard the door lock. So Ghost is hunting. Turn my headlamp off again. Unfortunately, it doesn't count as escaping if Ghosty never even sees you. Which is, I'm pretty sure, totally the case. But I think, oh, come on. Open. I think I'm just not going to worry about it. I'll call that escaping a hunt, even if it doesn't give me the check mark. Because Ghost hunted and we lived. So I'm going to call it escaping a hunt. Even if the game doesn't. And we were correct with a Raiju. And we never did find the bone. I am curious, we don't need to listen to it do all the countdown. I am curious where the bone was. In the picnic area, so we walked right by it. We walked right by it and never saw it. Okay, well, after starting out big with a big map, maybe we do... I know, Bleasdale is just as big of a map, but something a little bit more cozy. And by that I mean a map that at least I'm more comfortable with, and no. Alright, who are we looking for this time? Dave Jackson. We need a photo of Davy's butt. Davy needs to do a ghost event, and we also need to get him to blow out a firelight. I like these objectives much better. Although, last night, getting photos of the ghost was a struggle. It was like, if there was anything, any time that they were visible, it was like for half a second. When I didn't have the camera in my hand, when I was looking the other direction, when I was in the other room. We have closet hiding, or whatever you want to call that. We have cupboard under the stairs hiding. One day someone's going to play a mean joke and Harry Potter's going to jump out from back there. And the best room in the whole place with all the puppies and kitties. There is no music box though. And there's also all the cakes and, you know, cupcakes and sugar wafers and stuff. Which also makes it the best room in the house. Ah, bone. At least we didn't have to scour all the oriental rugs for it. As these rugs are very pretty and they fit really well with the house and everything, but they really are. Make it very hard to see the bone on sometimes. Get the lamp off. We'll check in here. Ooh, and there's wine on the floor. Ghosty, do not waste wine. Even if it's not your favorite label. Might be somebody else's. Who wastes wine? He's throwing wine around. So Ghost is probably around here somewhere. Like, somewhere where I can't see him, but he can see me. I don't know where you are. And we needed a photo. I am sure that that photo I clicked was super not where he was. It was just a guess. He was probably over here where I couldn't see him in the back corner. Okay, we can't decide. Ghost is walking around, making my life miserable. Confirmed. We'll check right here just in case. Okay. I'm going with Ghosty's in the kitchen. Ghosty's in the kitchen with Dinah, throwing bottles of wine and wasting stuff. Oh, that makes things easy. We've got the Ouija board, so I can drop this. And let's go get more stuff. I don't know if anyone's seen the Phasmo blog post or whatever today, but apparent in their teaser trailer thing for the holiday event, they showed a character carrying a backpack. It was just for the video thing. Like, it was literally the video trailer, and it wasn't like gameplay or like true like character models from the game. Like, it was an actor, but they had a backpack, and we're all very jealous. It's like, it would be really nice, especially on, I wouldn't even say especially on the bigger maps, but also on the bigger maps, but like Nels, where the van is just so dang far away from the doors. Or Point Hope, which is also a bigger map, but yeah, the van's just so far away from the stupid door. So either way that you try to load things in, whether you go get stuff and go place it all every time, or throw things through the door, or what, it takes forever. And it's frustrating. It's like, that would be nice. Like, I get not wanting to be able to carry, like, players to be able to carry every little thing all at once in. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? You were taken away. Okay. They're coming to take me away. Haha, hee hee, ho ho. I should find a sound clip of that, because I sing it every time the spirit box says taken away. Okay, we don't have freezing yet. I honestly didn't clock weather, even though I've been walking back and forth through it. Foggy. Alright. That answers that. We're gonna look at the camera for a minute, in case... I mean, I don't think Ghosty is that camera shy, considering, yeah, he evented right on my face and I couldn't find him. And I needed the picture. But maybe we'll catch something else, like, I don't know, ghosty writing, or dots, or since we have orbs and spirit box, or it's a mimic, and we won't see any of those things from here. Oh, Ghosty's open cabinets. What are you looking for in the cabinets, Ghosty? Or are you like my cat, who just... She's not really obsessed with any other cabinets except for the bathroom cabinet. Like, I don't know what is in that bathroom cabinet that she thinks she needs. Or that she wants to get to. Like, there's Band-Aids and a first aid kit. And oh, we've got UV. Did it see it? It did. Well, let's get it marked down. Okay, so confirmed. We have a mimic. As if we had our ghost orbs in, everything goes away. So we just have a mimic. Okay, so we still need a photo and a firelight. We'll do this stuff. I didn't replace the sensors from yesterday. Ghost, you're supposed to wait till I'm ready. Davy's being a jerk. You're supposed to wait till I have the camera in my hand and I'm prepared. And you're not supposed to turn off the lights. Ghost is going to walk through that salt again before I can get back. Oh, wow. Ghosty did not. Ghosty must be taking the long way back to his favorite room from turning off the power. I am sure it just called that disturbed salt. It did. No. Can we catch it? No. There we go. We'll put you back. Let's go get the firelight. Ghosty is mimicking a very passive ghost currently. And not really doing anything, which is kind of a problem because I do need a photo. My sanity is still rather high. I don't want to have to do, or try to do, hunting ghost photos, or yeah, photos. For the same reason that I hate doing the escapes on a lot of maps, or with certain maps and ghosts. But with a mimic, it could be mimicking something, you know, that you definitely don't want to try to do photos and stuff with, so, or at least, you know, hunt photos and stuff with. But we could set it up, I guess. And just pray that it's not mimicking like a rev. Come on, Ghosty. You wanna blow out my candle? Davey, you wanna blow out the candle? If you do, I'll stop complaining about throwing wine. Oh, I don't want another motion sense. Okay, we're just gonna have to pick up that motion sensor. Alright, Ghosty, you were walking all around the candle. Or the lantern. Whatever. Be picky about it. But you're not blowing it out. Come on. I need you to blow it out, please. I'll take a door move video. Oh, and we're gonna have to delete to get the photo. But there, problem solved. Thank you for finally blowing out the candle. Alright, so the only objective left... It doesn't matter if we record that. I think our book is full. It is. All I need now is a photo of our ghost. And our ghost is insisting on being poopy about it. So maybe we need to drop our sanity a little bit. Get it interested in eventing a little bit more. Maybe. We hope. That's not what I needed. Yeah, let's hang out. Let me... just in case I stop paying attention and our sanity goes down way fast or something. Okay, so we should be draining sanity with only one light in this room being on. I should sort my hands though. So hopefully Ghosty will decide to grace us with his presence and give us a photo op. Ghost is just walking around, mocking me. That's what he's doing. I don't know what it is with all these stinky ghosts that don't want to give you photos when you have photo objectives. Find it kind of annoying. Like I mentioned before, kind of impatient. Really wish Ghosty would give me the photo, so that way we can be out of here. And we are not, I mean, we're losing some, but we're not losing very much sanity, which probably is also part of the problem. So maybe we stand here for a minute or two in the total dark. I don't need Ghost to hunt, so I don't want Ghosty to hunt. I would really like to just, you know, get the photo and be done. But Ghosty has other plans, I guess? Come on, Ghosty, let's go. Come on, Ghosty, let's go. Davy, it's time for your close-up. It is time for your close-up, sir. Oh, and we have ads getting ready to kick in here shortly. So let's do the walking back to check the sanity. That would be something else I would love in this game, is somewhere that, like, you can just, I don't know where, and maybe it's like a watch or a thing that you can carry around or that wear and look at that shows your sanity. And it doesn't even have to be like anything real intricate. Like, it could, like, if you're playing with multiple people, it could literally just show the average sanity for the whole team. Or it could show, like, only yours. So if you're playing in with multiple people, like, it wouldn't help you figure out if, like, who needs to take meds. We're not worrying about this photo. Etc. It would just kind of, like, if you're purposely, like we were, trying to drain some sanity, it would be like, yeah, you're losing sanity fast enough for whatever. But no. You have to constantly walk back and forth to the van. And we were correct with a mimic. Ba-ba-ba-bum. We don't need to hear the whole countdown. Anything interesting? It says it did 23 interactions, but it only did one event. It was that one really early on where we could not find it. Okay, I do want to fix the motion sensor. I prefer the 2 over the 3. We were playing last night with kayaks, and he likes all the fancy stuff, except for the headgear. The night vision headgear is not my favorite, for sure. Alright, we do have ads about to kick in. So I do 1 ad break every hour just for 3 minutes. It keeps pre-roll off. It also means that if you have to refresh the stream for any reason, you don't get smacked with ads coming back in. And if we don't run them, Twitch just runs them whenever we want. And that means you would miss stuff, and that would suck. During ads, I do put words on stream up. That way anyone who does not get ads isn't just staring at an empty screen, or doesn't get all the ads. And if you do get ads, get drinks, get snacks, go pet the puppies, do whatever you might need to do, and then we will be back in just a couple of minutes. I also take a quick break to get water, check on my dogs, because at least one of them is occasionally a terror, and all that good stuff. So I will be back in just a few minutes. Alright, I am back. Word game is over, so we'll take that off the screen. I'll take off the BRB message. If I don't do it right away, I forget, and then we'll be halfway through a game, and I'll be like, oh, it still says BRB on my screen. Oops. Ads are finishing up. Ads are... yeah, they're almost done. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Welcome back. What kind of ads did you guys get? Did we get any fun ads? I mean, that's really subjective. What constitutes a fun ad to me might not to you. We get, I don't know, food ads. Food ads are always, seem to be always what I get. That or Alienware. Alienware computer ads. I think let's go to Nels. Oh, we need to slap some sound sensors in. Just for the sake of slapping in sound sensors. It's one of the weekly task things. And I won't say no to some extra money just for putting in a sound sensor that I will promptly ignore. Especially on a smaller map. Sound sensors are useful, don't get me wrong. They do have a place and time where they are useful, like large maps. But smaller ones... I'm sure somebody else doesn't agree with me and thinks that they're the most fabulous thing ever. So we'll just throw one in first and then come get all of our stuff. Alright, we are looking for Charles Brooks. We need 3 photos, 2 sounds, and a video of good old Charlie. Yeah, even though we're just doing this first, we better get this stuff so that I can see what I'm doing. And we'll honk the horn. We're coming in, Ghosty. You've been warned. Place, thank you. We'll just do that with it. Because we don't really care otherwise what it's doing. It's clearly doing nothing. That's what it's doing. We might have to move it if we want to get our things. I already got those. Right, photos, sounds, video. We need one of everything. I generally don't really mess with the sound recorder very much, just because it annoys me. I heard throws. It didn't sound like it was throwing from back here, but we'll check all this stuff anyway. I don't see orbs on those cameras. I swear, those levers, every time, I think they are the bone. Every single time. And we gotta click the little pendulum thing. Because I just think it's funny that the sound is not really in sync. Do we have these hiding spots? No, either that or I'm just not capable of opening them, because I've had that happen too. No mirror. I do really like the amount of stuff. Thanks, Monk, for redeeming your check-in. I kind of feel like the throw I heard was maybe in the kitchen area. But we are still also looking for a bone, if we can see it. I don't remember if I opened that door. I kind of don't think I did. Which means Ghosty opened the door. The ghost is playing in the kitchen. We have kitchen ghosts this week. Today is Kitchen Ghost Day. Just to make sure it's not secretly in here. We still need that. Placing crucies in this room might be kind of a pain in the butt. At least we now finally have the 3s, and so we've got better range, which I think will help a lot in placing crucies in there. Helps if you push the right button. I still have the camera in my hand, that's why I can't open the other one. We're gonna go in this way just for the sake of going in this way and get stuck on the door. Oh, we just got airballed. Oh, power's here. Oh, hey, look. There's the bone. That problem is solved. Alright. Do we have any Orbeez? I'm not seeing any Orbeez. Let's get this other one down. Where do we put it? Sure, we'll put it right on the griddle. Ghosty can fry crucies, why not? Grab our whipped cream, because you gotta. Spray whipped cream all over the cop car. They generally don't appreciate that, and they don't find it funny, but it's kind of funny. Alright, let's get our dots in there. What else did I grab? EMF and UV, right? Yep. Yeah. I'm thinking Floridotti's is gonna be the way to go. Here's hoping. Although I feel like it's kind of staring at the ceiling more than, so maybe not. Nope, we don't like that angle. That's not a useful angle. I don't love it, but we're gonna leave it. Oh. Ghost, do you want some cherry Mr. Sprinkle? I can't even put the glass in the right place to have it be... Oh, hey, look at that! As I just said, I couldn't even aim the glass, and then it landed right where I wanted. Let's get a couple more things. We need that. Photos, sounds, video. Okay. We'll put... Well, I guess that's one way to place the book. There we go. I don't see him. Where is he? Camera couldn't see him either. Oh, we've got feet. That sounded like an EMF 5. Did I get that foot picture fast enough? I did. Not freezing yet. I know you want the lights off, Ghosty, but I don't. Ghostwriting video. I'll take it. Let's get that marked. Then we thought potentially an EMF 5, but I didn't get to the EMF reader fast enough. So that means probably a myling. Look here, ghost. Unless you're gonna give me a nice video of your butt, stop it. Make sure I don't accidentally goof up and, you know, fill my book and then forget to delete. Thanks for giving me a proper salt video. Alrighty, what? We need the sound recorder. We've got all of our photos. We need a video of our ghosty pants. And we need some sounds of the ghosty pants. So let's get the sound recorder. I guess we're just gonna kind of carry the video camera around. Because unfortunately, with it not being a dots ghost, we might have to work for getting the video because it's not giving us much. It is not giving us much at all. Not at all. Okay, what are my hands like? Oh, we don't need you. Well, we might need you, actually. Let's see. Freezing is a thing. Spirit box is a thing. No orbs. No dots. And then we know EMF could be a thing. But I'm pretty sure we are looking at a myling. So I guess we can check real fast. Just to confirm everything. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you tall? Are you short? Are you friendly? Do you like me? Nope, Ghosty's ignoring me. Nope, that's not the button. There we go. Right. We need to fix our hands. Sound recorder. Video camera. Oh, Ghosty's making change. You're lost? Well, me too, buddy. Me too. I mean, my lostness might be more like mental drain, but yours might be more physical. I don't know, but yeah. Me too. Okay, we still need our ghost video. Man, I don't know what it is with me in this week, but ghosts don't want to do any videos. There you go, we'll run the microwaves for you. Did they just stop on their own? I don't know. I guess so. Ghosty busy touching doors. Come on, Ghosty. Nope, we're not that way.
Men go mad with watching.
Men go mad watching, I don't know what. But it is a duplicate. We're not going to get rid of it yet. I'll take the couple of bucks if I can. But if we end up with a bunch of duplicates, well then obviously we're going to have to delete it. Ghost turned off the power this time. We probably shouldn't have taken 2 pills to get up to 100. We probably should have just taken 1. Because our ghost really doesn't feel like doing anything right now. I think we'll go grab a candle. If it blows that out, we could bait the EMF 5. At least one could hope. Because yeah, now we're still like basically full, which might be why good old Charlie, right? That's who we have now? Yes. Charlie is just chilling and not doing anything. That could be why. How many videos do I have? I've got plenty of room to get a candle blow video. But I think we'll focus on trying to get the sound, because that's one of the objectives. The candle video is not. Thank you, Ghosty. So, there's our 2 sounds. Now it's just a video of the ghost. And confirming that it's a myling. Or confirming that it's not a myling. I will take that confirmation also, but I'm pretty sure. We didn't get Spirit Box. This is a demon. It's the most passive, lazy demon ever. Because demons like to torture me. They always like to wait till like I've been in the map for over a minute. I've finally got my Doomslade at one point. But they always like to wait till it's like just barely too late and then hunt. And then they usually, you know, clap my butt. Because somehow I'm always near the ghost room, even if I didn't know it was the ghost room. And again, it's always like, you were in the map for 2.5 minutes when you dodged. Therefore, no Doomslade for you. I don't even know what map it was on when I finally got it. I'm assuming it was a small map. Hello, Riley. How are you today? How is your Tuesday going? I'm doing good. What about you? I am doing great, Riley. I am doing great. Tuesday has been a good day so far. There's the EMF5 confirmation we were waiting for. We still need our video of our ghost. I don't know what it's doing that caused the EMF5. Because it feels like it's not doing anything in here. I'm sure our sanity is like way high. Maybe we need to turn off one of the lights, try to convince it that it wants to do something that I can get a video of it doing. Is all we've gotten is a couple of airball events. Yeah, our sanity is super high. We'll take one of these with us anyway. Yeah, I figured I probably shouldn't have taken 2 pills. Oh well. C'est la vie, as they say. Ooh, can I take the strawberry shake with me? No. I can pick up the single waffle, but you can't pick up the stack of waffles. I feel gypped. I think Ghosty turned on the microwave. Now we're getting just EMF 5s everywhere, but no Ghosty. It's time for your close-up, Charlie. Come on, Charlie. I would like to be able to do at least a couple more games before I have to quit for the day, so hurry up. Oh, well, that didn't give me the ghost. It gave me lights flickering. And an exploded light. I clearly should have walked closer to the ghost earlier. Thanks for farting on me, Charlie. I don't think it got it. No, it didn't. He started too close to me. And then was like in my butt. So Charlie, you gotta work more with me here on getting your on getting your video. I know I said it was time for your close-up, but I didn't mean that close. And now we're down to one video left, so I can't record other stuff. It's gotta be ghosties. I am pretty sure that we have... Well, I know we've lost a bunch of sanity. Also, Ghost turned off the power completely. Let's fix that. I just don't want to risk getting down to like total hunt level and having it spawn on my butt. I mean, we have crucies in there, so it shouldn't, but there's probably some gap somewhere. Because that's the story of my life. So there's probably some little teeny weeny corner in that room that the ghost can spawn from. And now we'll probably be back to Ghost doing nothing. Except chronically turning off the power. Ghost turned on a faucet somewhere. I think. That's what that sounded like to me anyway. Probably my chances are better if I'm in the ghost room. Just don't love being in the total dark now. Come on, Charlie. Did you just stand like at the back of the thing for a good 30 seconds so I can get a video of you? Pretty, please. That's really all I want. Maybe we'll just say screw you, Ghosty, and do the Easter egg instead. That's what I think we're gonna do. We've got all of Kinetic's money. Let's go on a shopping spree. Oh, Ghost turned off the power. We definitely need power on to do it. Yep. Kinetic's broke. We only get $1. Helps if I try to put it in the correct thing. And I'll take a soda, thank you very much. And there he goes. Helps if I'm going backwards, that way you all can actually see. I didn't realize that it went way over there too. Like, I mean, it makes sense. I'm just... because from here you can see all, you know, the arms going way over there, but for some reason, tumbleweed. There's the ghost that hides in the video game, also known as Nell herself. Alright, we're gonna give Charlie like 2 minutes to give us a video, and then we're just gonna go. Unfortunately, Giant Ghosty is a little loud, but it's not too bad inside the map, it's just outside the map where she's really loud. Damn it. Still not long enough to actually get the video. Alright. Screw this noise, we're just not gonna worry about it. This will just be the day of the ultra imperfect games. It happens. Tumbleweed. So when I first moved into the house I live in now, the front yard managed to sprout, like overnight, a bunch of tumbleweeds. And like kind of big ones too. We were correct with the miling. Ba-ba-ba-bum. And we got that weekly with the sound sensor. So if you're strapped for money, I kind of recommend. It did 9 events, but they were almost all like mist balls and stuff. Anyway, so then like early fall that year, you know, one of those things of like, all right, I'm going to get out there and I'm going to pull them on my next day off. Get rid of them all because they, of course, dry out and die and whatnot. Well, we had a really high wind day, and I came home and they were all in my driveway. Well, they weren't all in my driveway. I had like 2 of them. The rest had gone who knows where. But it was, and then we haven't really gotten tumbleweeds since. My house did sit empty for a couple of years before we bought it. Which is probably why the front yard was allowed to get tumbleweeds. We've got James Brock. We need to prevent James from hunting with a crucie. I've got to escape James during a hunt, and we need sanity below 25. This time I remembered to look down to find out if my headlamp was on or not. Grab the car keys, just in case. Get some lights on. Do we have hiding? We do. But no ghost. Are you in the bathroom? Bathroom ghost? Probably not. Nope. What about just a poopy hallway ghost? No music box. Yep, I heard something. I heard something throw. Is there hiding in there? No. Did you throw stuff in here? It doesn't look like it, but you're in here. Nope, Ghosty didn't like my partially closed door. Nope, there you are. You threw a shoe. Why are we throwing shoes? And it's always just one shoe. Okay. Oh, bone. Always take pictures of your bones if you can. You can always delete it later if you need to. No, Jerry. Did I get that? Nope. Well, there goes most of my deletes. Thanks, Ghost. No monkey paw. We've got Ouija board again. Right, so let's jump the camera and go grab all the thingies and the stuff. All the things and the stuffy stuff. It does help when you grab things in the right order, which clearly I did not. Hi, Dots. Yeah, where was that when I needed videos of ghosts and photos of ghosts and stuff? Huh? Huh? Where were the Dotsy ghosts then? My hands are already full. We probably weren't fast enough anyway to try and see thingies, but I'll look anyway. Doesn't hurt. Right, not freezing yet. Spirity box. You and you. Ghostimus turned off our power. Where was power? Power was up here, right? Yes. Is the light off in the bathroom? Nope. Where are you? Besides, right in front of me. And we got a cruciburn and a spirit box. So maybe we should check our sanity. Sanity actually isn't that bad. I think we have a yokai. And I say that because it was eventing right there, and then we got the spirit box response, and then the cruci burned. Which just to me seems more like a yokai thing than a not yokai thing. I mean, it could be the others also. Probably not a Dio, though. I do find it kind of amusing that the thing is at such a severe angle. Yep, and where's my camera? We can get a photo of the burnt cruci. But of course I wasn't ready. Salt, fire extinguished, cool. Alright, and it walked through salt, so we know that it is not a wraith. Turn that off for now. And we didn't get any UV when it walked through the salt. I believe I heard more than one footstep, so if it was gonna be UV, it should have UV'd. Oh, we were so close to freezing there. I don't know what door it just tried to shut, but it tried to shut one of them. I think they were already shut, so... Again, which door are we touching? We don't know. I'm pretty sure I already got an EMF photo. Yes, I did. We'll go watch the camera from the van for a minute. See if maybe, hopefully, there's orbs somewhere. With there being kind of multiple rooms, we may have to actually walk around with it. But also, we were pretty sure we saw dots, and now we haven't seen dots since. And it would be kind of nice to get a dots video. What did you record? Ghost orbs. Okay. Ghost orbs does make it indeed a yokai. Alrighty, so I need to escape a hunt from a stinky yokai and get my sanity below 25. Alright, we're going to continue watching this for a minute though. See if maybe we can get that dots video. And it tried, but didn't succeed. Okay, we're done trying. We don't need you. Actually, we might. Alright, so we know we have hiding in that front room. That's probably where I think I want to go. Yeah, no hiding in the lockers. Which means we want salt like there and there. And maybe over here. I would like to sort out my hands, I think. Grab one of those for later. Alright, we're gonna have to get sanity to go down a lot. Okay. Where do I want what? Nope, Ghost already walked through one thing of salt. Thanks, Ghost. Not helping me here. Put that by our hiding spot. know the other cruci is still in there. Maybe I should pull it too. Put it there. Okay. Really? We're gonna just walk through all of my salt before you get to hunting? That's not helping me at all. I mean, we're not trying to get hunting ghost photos or videos where the salt slowing down the ghost, because that's what one of the things that the tier 3 salt will do is slow down the ghost, is super duper duper helpful. But look here, Ghostimus, go back to your room. That's one of the reasons why we're standing on top of a cruci. Also, I just remember, well, now standing on top of that cruci doesn't do any good. I literally just remembered that we've been doing this whole stream on voice activation. Explains why our yokai is not our favorite person. So I guess we better grab this cruci. I need to remember, I need to put a post-it note up. If you look at the top of my desk, there's like a whole bunch of post-it notes. Some of them are work-related things. Ghost is hunting. Hunt is over. I hope that that covered both of those objectives. No, just one. Alright, what's our sanity look like? Okay, so I guess we go sit in the dark closet for a minute. Oh, close. Thank you. Just in case it starts hunting again. So, back to my post-it notes. Yeah, I have post-it notes about everything. Like, don't forget to do this. You know, don't forget to do that when whatever. You know, make sure that you actually have Discord on when you start streaming. You know, blah, 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 blah. Clean out the studio, the office voicemail. Yeah, all of the things. And I should put a post-it note there that's like, on Mondays, before you end stream, you should probably, or before you close out the game, because it doesn't really matter if I do it after stream, you need to change back to push to talk. I should absolutely do that. We do have our sanity below 25. I'm going to do that. And I do the pill thing because then if Ghosty isn't hunting, hopefully I'll be up enough that it won't be interested in trying to hunt while I'm trying to run out the door. So we have a yokai. We finally got all of our objectives. So and we were correct with a yokai. Yep, and we got extra money. Skip all of that. Anything of interest? Anything interesting? Not really, huh? Except me realizing that I was open mic still, like a dumbass. We don't use it. I can't think of any scenario in which I would use it. But we'll buy it anyway. Because I'm strange and I kind of just like having the whole thing full when I've got the money to do so. Okay, unfortunately, that is going to be it for me today. I normally do go much longer. However, with holiday season being a busy time for work, I've got extra work that I need to do on my day off. Such is life. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for spending part of your Tuesday with me. Thank you so much, Dump the Monk, for the raid. Let me throw you another shout out here. Provided I can remember how to type. If you don't follow them, please go follow them. They are great fun to watch. So go give them a follow. Follows are free. I will be back on Sunday. That is a morning stream for me, 10:30 a.m. Mountain Time, US. My schedule is funky because of work, but I am on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So I will be back on Sunday. Hopefully this week I will be able to catch up on getting the VODs up on YouTube and getting clips and whatever else out on all the other things. I'm on TikTok, Instagram. I'm on other stuff, but I don't actually actively post on those things. So YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram are the places you will find other things. So follow me on all of the socials. Give me a minute and I will find someone to raid. Hey, Rowdy! I am literally getting ready to end. Unfortunately, I gotta end early today. But thank you for stopping in. Thank you so much for stopping in, Rowdy. I hope you are having a good Tuesday. Oh, I come in during a raid? Rude. I'm sorry. Surely I will stick around for the raid. Lifes. It is quite alright. Yes, life tends to life all over me quite a bit sometimes. And actually, I use that phrase life lifed all over me a lot, and I don't generally hear a lot of other people using it. So it's nice to know I'm not the only one. I appreciate all of you. Thank you all for spending time with me. Thank you to all my lurkers and all of my chatters and anyone in between. I will see you all on Sunday. Take care of yourselves. Drink some water, eat some good food. I don't care what it is. Do something just for yourself. Self-care is important, and also it doesn't matter what that self-care looks like as long as it is self-care for you. I will see you all next time. I love your faces. You have an awesome week too, Rowdy. Everybody else have an awesome rest of your week. I will see you all on Sunday. Bye, everyone.